We've seen Hale use his speed tonight, but that's a big back to be that fast. Hope's Bluff, we were talking.
Whitaker now will run right, trying to outrun the defense.
Soaring into the Eagles' nest, it's your hosts, Carson and Milo.
This week, we are going to talk about our football team's victory against Southside and our volleyball team's stats versus Alexandria and Anniston. We will also be interviewing our Athlete of the Week, Bryce Whitaker, and our drum major, Layla Brown.
Moving into our first segment, we are bringing in Ethan Shields to recap last week's games.
It's good to be back. I'm here to let you know the stats of the Southside football game and the Anniston and Alexandria volleyball games. Here are some of the Southside football game stats, with Braden Davis having 16 tackles, leading our defense to hold Southside to 7 points the whole game. On the offensive side, it was Bryce Whitaker leading the way with 4 rushing touchdowns for 150 yards. Drew McCarver had 2 receptions for 39 yards. And now we are going to recap some of the key moments from the football game, one of them including Bryce Whitaker running for a 67-yard touchdown and Braden Davis having a smashing tackle in the hole, holding them to the 4-yard line for 4th down. Drew McCarver had a 27-yard reception fading out of bounds.
All right, that's enough about football. What about our volleyball team?
Here are the volleyball stats from the Alexandria volleyball game. McKenna Bennett had 7 kills, 2 assists, 6 digs, and 3 aces. Also, Mary Davenport had 12 assists, 8 digs, and 1 ace. We won 1 out of 3 games against Alexandria and swept Anniston. Thanks for letting me be here. I'll see you next week.
Now we are going to talk about our upcoming games. Our football team plays on September 5th against Etowah at home. We are going to throw back the Devils. Make sure to wear your throwback attire. My score prediction is 35-14.
Mine's 21-0.
We have a volleyball game on September 4th at home against Asheville. We're going to have an athlete highlight and recap our Athlete of the Week, Bryce Whitaker.
We're here with Bryce. Bryce, how are you today?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. What or who inspired you to get into football?
I wouldn't say it was like a specific person, but like when I was younger, watching like the older football teams, when I was like playing on the sidelines and stuff, just watching them play, I've always just wanted to be like one of them.
What's your favorite memory on the field?
This year?
Any, like,
all time?
Of all time.
Probably last year when we beat Southside, because we hadn't beat them in so long, and only the people in that locker room knew we could beat them. So after we won that and the student section coming on the field and just celebrating with them, it was awesome.
What's your most impressive play?
All time?
Hmm?
I don't know. I feel like I've had a lot, but I can't really pinpoint one. But probably last year when I had a pick 6 and then like 3 touchdowns in the game. So I mean, there's not like a specific play, but that game all around, I just played really good.
Do you plan to continue football after you graduate this year?
I'm not too sure yet, but it just depends how this year goes and if whoever reaches out to me and really where it is. So it just all depends.
We know everybody calls you by your nickname. How did you get that name?
When I was little, my dad always said I had like quick feet, so he called me. At first it was Sweet Feet, and then he just changed it to Sugarfoot because sugar sweet. So
Yeah. Okay. Are you ready for Etowah this week?
Absolutely, can't wait. I've been ready to play ever since we beat Southside, so it's been itching.
How is the team prepared for Etowah?
I feel like we've had a whole good week of practice. I feel like the guys are ready to play. We know that we can't overlook them because everyone's saying they ain't very good, but it can't be how it goes. So they run a hard offensive stop, and then so we've just been praying all week how to stop it.
What do you think the score is going to be?
I'll give it like 38-14 us.
38-14.
Do you think we'll make it to the postseason?
Absolutely.
What does your team need to do to get there?
Just keep on preparing in practice. Just quit goofing off sometimes in the locker room and just walk in more at practice. Really, that's all it is. Just getting better at practice.
What game are you most excited for this year?
Probably Anniston because it's homecoming. They got a good team. We beat them last year, so they're going to be out for revenge. So I'm ready for that game. And then Alexandria because we lost to them last year when we shouldn't have. So I want to beat them this year, and then Cherokee County as well.
Thank you for joining us today, Bryce.
Thank you.
And for our next segment, the school spirit moment this week, we will bring in our very own Host Bluff Green Machine drum major, Layla Brown.
Layla, this is your first year as a drum major. What are any of your experiences, or how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I've been having a really good experience so far. It's been kind of hard because it's a really big responsibility to have to lead such a big group, but I've been having a good time with it. So, yeah.
Layla, what songs are going to be in the halftime show this year, and which one is your favorite?
In the opener, we play These Times Are Changing by the Struts, and then that transitions into Roll with the Changes by REO Speedwagon. And then the ballad is A Change Is Gonna Come by Sam Cooke, which transitions into the Greta Van Fleet version of that song. And then the closer is Changing the House of Flies by Deftones. And then the drum break is Everlong by Foo Fighters. And then the last part of the closer is some random Troopers show that Garrett stole from.
Which one's your favorite though?
It's hard to pick between the ballad and closer because the ballad is so pretty. Mm-hmm. It's so melodic and lyrical, and it's one of my favorite. It's my favorite to conduct for sure.
Yeah.
But the closer is so cool because it has such a like dark feel to it. Mm-hmm. So it's just really cool to listen to. So I'm between like the ballad and the closer.
Well, it does sound really good. I went and listened to it when we played Southside. How many competitions do you think we're going to win this year?
We're sweeping.
All right.
Sweeping.
What's something you're most excited for this season?
I'm really excited for Mid-South. It's going to be our first competition of the season. Mid-South is always a really big competition, and I'm really excited to see other bands, to see what they have to offer as well, especially Gaston City. It's really good to see their band. Their band's great.
Will you give us a preview of what to expect if we come watch the Hoaxbook Band? Or some, like, eye catchers?
Okay, so in the ballad, there's this really cool saxophone duet with Riley Thomas and Luke Steele. And in the closer, Leanna Lambert, one of our majorettes, she has this solo where she has 3 light-up batons. And she's going to do this really cool thing where she's flipping the batons around, and they'll be lighting up. It's going to look really cool, like, at nighttime at our football games and stuff. Mm-hmm. It's going to look really cool.
Layla, thank you for joining us today. We were very excited to have you.
Thank you for soaring into the Eagles Nest today with your hosts, Carson and Mila.
We will see y'all next week.